The stars are gone. The planets have disappeared. There were barely enough of us left to give the end a name. The quiet rapture. Supplies dwindle. Infrastructure crumbles. Too few to rebuild. Too many to feed. Humanity decays. But don't despair, my sons. I tell you now that there's more to these moons than meets the eye. The consolidation. They hide their technology, their people. They won't tell me what they found, but I will. One moon stands apart from the rest, and in the darkness of that moon, an ocean of blood. Okay, well, goodbye, creepy, dark voice narrator of me. Hey guys, what's up? It's FNAFcrafter13 here, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I have officially decided that today is the day and show you this really cool thing I... Excuse me, sorry. I'm going to show you this really cool thing that I built in Minecraft. So, as you guys haven't heard, Markiplier, one of the famous YouTubers of all time, last month in January, he released his first ever movie in theaters to millions of people around the world called Iron Lung, which was based, of course, based on the horror game that released 4 years ago, where this game takes place decades ago, and where our player is a convict sent down into a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung, in a world where people live on space stations after... basically every single planet and every single star disappears, and so our player, the convict, goes down here to look for 6 anomalies on the map, and we're in an ocean of blood, which is on one of these moons. There's 5 moons, and one of them happens to have a blood ocean on one of them. So that is exactly where the game takes place, and of course, you have to take photos, you have to find the anomalies, and of course, while you're doing all that, you're being hunted by this creature, and of course, by the end of the game, there is no, good, I don't think there's a good ending. Basically, at the end, blood starts leaking into your submarine, and the creature kills you at the end, and that's pretty much all. And so, a couple months later, in December 2022, Markiplier made a deal with David. I don't know how to say his last name, but David is the creator of the game, and they started filming from March 7th, 2023 to May 1st, 2023, almost 3 years ago, and it just now came out like 4 weeks ago. And ever since then, people have been dominating the box office with this movie. I love the movie because I just saw it yesterday with my mom. It was so good. I am so glad I managed to see it before it was gone from my theater. I heard it made like $50 million on its opening day. It literally beat that one movie, Send Help, and beat that movie literally based on Donald Trump's wife, Melania, or something like that. Of course, I completely support Markiplier. I'm so happy that he made this movie, and I'm really thankful that he managed to get this far and managed to scare the heck out of me when I saw this theater. I was on the edge of my seat the entire movie. His acting, his writing, his directing of this movie was so good. The acting was phenomenal and breathtaking, and I hope in the future that Markiplier can make another movie if he wants to make his own movie or based off another game. I mean, he's an adult, he has his own rights, and he can do whatever he wants, but I would love to see what he has in the future for making movies. So, that is my review of Iron Lung, but as you guys can obviously see, we are not in Iron Lung, although I wish. We are in Minecraft, as you can tell by the blocks and my blocky hand from Steve. So, yes, guys, we are in Minecraft, and as you guys could also look around, this is my replica of the Iron Lung submarine, the makeshift submarine that our player in the game is in, but in the movie, Markiplier plays. Hope spoilers. You haven't seen the movie? Go leave the movie right now. Markiplier's character in this movie is someone named Simon. So let's pretend that we're Simon. Shut the. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna throw a fire extinguisher at that intercom over there while I scream, "Shut the f up." If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And also, that narration from the beginning was from that guy from the beginning of the actual movie. Again, if you've seen the movie, then you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, guys, let's go on with today's video. Today, I'm going to show you around my Iron Lung submarine and show you what these are. So, of course, over here we got the front of the ship. We got some little lever things. My theory is that this is supposed to be where it, like, goes forward. And then we could see that, oh, yeah, there is no something covering the window. Yeah, as you can obviously, the glass is red. And inside, I surrounded with red concrete blocks. And I also put water in there, as you can obviously see. Now it looks like blood. Now it looks so cool. And also, I really like the detail of, because I'm serious about this. I actually built this underwater. To prove it, look at this. I used wax exposed copper. Look at this. There you go. That just proves that I built this underwater. I wanted to make it feel real. As you can obviously see that the water is dripping through the copper. That makes it even better because blood drips from the ceiling in the movie. We got a little copper lantern as a little light source. Because, oh yeah, these buttons are supposed to be the navigation system, and there's the compass. There isn't a compass in the movie, but this is supposed to be where Simon controls the submarine. It goes forward, and of course we got the little map where he has to navigate the 6 anomalies. And so over here, even though the submarine doesn't have a bed, I had to put this here because this is what, oh wow. Okay, well that must mean it's nighttime because I just fell asleep. Well, that's pretty much. There isn't a clock in the movie, but there is one right there. We got some shelves. Cool, fun. This is supposed to be the speaker, which is actually just a music disc. Hopefully you guys can hear me without the music. So then over here we got more shelves. And then finally we're in the back. This is supposed to be the computer where Simon in the movie connects to this other submarine, SM-8. And he, like, figures out, like, the recording of, like, the speaker and the whisperer. I think their names are in the credits. I'm trying to remember. Sorry, I saw it, like, a couple hours ago. I'm trying to remember what I think the people who played them, they were labeled as the whisperer and speaker. And Leslie Lovelock, who happens to be the same voice from Mommy Longlegs for Poppy Playtime Chapter 2, supposedly plays the voice of the creature, which, in the credits, she's labeled as the speaker, but she says on her Instagram that she's basically kind of the voice of the antagonist, which is the eel creature, as people are calling it. Cool, fun. So this is obviously where that computer would have been, that Simon would have talked about, and obviously, and of course the music disc is supposed to be the speaker, which Ava talks through to Simon on the intercom. That was pretty cool. Sorry, I didn't really explain the speaker that much, but let's go back over here. So yes, we got the computer already, we got some little keyboard stuff. Over here we got some barrels, and then on the wall we got this. I wonder what it does. Oh, that's scary. Flashing warning. As you guys can obviously see, this is supposed to be the button that presses the camera. You press it, and then a light flashes from over here, and basically there's a camera in front of the ship. And this is basically where Simon will, like, have to take photos of the anomalies. And one of my favorite parts, he takes a photo of the camera, he looks at this, and then he drops the black marker, and as he realizes, no, he doesn't realize it, but he sees, the creature in front of the ship, or the submarine. That part gave me goosebumps. That music during that part was insane. Congratulations to Andrew Holschultz? I don't know, but the composer, Andrew something. The music was really creepy, and it also made me get that weird, uncomfortable feeling like, oh my gosh, we're literally in a submarine, on a blood ocean, on a moon, all alone. It really got to me that this movie is insane. I'm so glad Markiplier made it. I never heard of the game to begin with, but after I heard Markiplier was going to make a movie about it, I said it wrong. I heard about Iron Lung before, I just never played it or watched any gameplay of it, but after I heard Markiplier was going to make a movie, around a couple months, when the trailer came out, that's when I started looking onto all the Markiplier game throughs, and eventually all the other gameplays, 8-Bit Ryan, Think Noodles, and now I know everything about it. I now know the lore, someone named Eden, and pretty much everything else. And so, guys, is there anything I missed? Oh, yeah. So, of course, computer, camera button. This is supposed to be the screen with the photos. More shelves. But, of course, I can't forget about that one part where Simon has to go down here to collect the black box, which is full of the information that can be used to save humanity. He literally goes down here, and it has to crawl through the blood to get to the black box. And then he goes back up, and then puts a life jacket on it, which makes it float. And he literally sacrifices himself as he starts punching the monster's teeth, and eventually the submarine explodes. And I think Simon doesn't make it. I hope he made it, but no one can survive a submarine explosion. I mean, do we really need to explain what happened 3 years ago in summer 2023 with Ocean Gate? I think you know what I mean. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this little long video. That was my recreation of the Iron Lung submarine from, of course, the video game Iron Lung and the movie Markiplier's Iron Lung. The movie is really, really good. Congratulations to Markiplier for making this movie. I really loved it. Thank you so much, Markiplier, for making it really good and making a really great film. And congratulations to him. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, wait, I already said it. Alright, but anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed it. Bye-bye. Woo-hoo!